Hello, everybody. This is Madman, and we're back with Kerbal Space Program. So we are in the training. I did the advanced construction and go for orbit last time, so now I'm going to learn about orbiting 101. This training scenario covers the basics of flying a spacecraft in orbit, essential maneuvers like raising and lowering apoapsis and periapsis nodes, and also important concepts such as what the terms apoapsis and periapsis mean. I don't actually know exactly what they mean, but I do know what they are. Apoapsis is the highest point of orbit or suborbital flight, and periapsis is the lowest. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not what those are. I'm pretty sure that is what those are. I'll find out. I'll start off in a low circular orbit with the Orbiter 1 training craft. Okay. So let's get started. Orbiting 101. Welcome to the Orbiting 101 training program. It's Gene Kerman back with us again. We've got Jebediah and Bill in the Orbiter 1 vehicle. Ooh, this looks fancy. We got lander struts, some monopropellant, some big ol' engines. Alright. Already done the basic flight tutorials. I have done those. I do know what I'm doing, hopefully. Nothing more than free falling. The only thing is that you fall, moving so fast forward that you actually miss the ground. I like that. That is exactly how that works. Yep. We are currently in a low, almost circular orbit around Kerbal. To get a better view of my situation, press M. Map view. So this is our orbit. Yeah, I was right. High and low. If you look, our apoapse is 200,813 meters. And our periapsis is 199,188 meters. So high point, low point. Hold right click and move. Yep, I know how to do that. Hovering over the icons. Yep. This is our ship, the orbiter. Right clicking the node will pin the info. That's useful. I'll probably forget that. Practical. I do know the basic spacecraft controls, as you've seen in the last video, if you've watched the last video. If you've not watched the last video, there will be a little annotation on the right in the upper right hand corner. Let's see here. Very much the same. Yep. T to talk about the SAS. I do know how to do that. Let's do it. Oh no. Alright, sure. Okay, that's not what I want. Let's stabilize our roll, shall we? So now... Let's just go faster. Okay, here we go. Oh, geez. Okay. This is going to be fun. So... if I just hold down every single button, it's working slightly. Okay, I don't want to go the opposite direction now. Hey, I am learning. Oh yeah, let's not try that again. Um let's try that again. Sure, why not? How much do we have infinite mono propellant? No, we've got more than enough. But yeah, now I can arrest it a lot more easily now cuz I know what I'm doing. Wink wink. No, I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing. That was honestly confusing the first time. I think I let that go on a little too long. All right. So, let's have a look at the nav ball. You've probably seen the symbols. I have seen those symbols. So prograde and retrograde vectors. Prograde, retrograde, right? That's in and that's out. I do know that. Normal and anti-normal. I'm pretty sure that's pro and retro. I'm pretty sure, right? That's the front, that's the back. It's supposed to represent like a spaceship. That's the front profile, that's the rear profile. Kind of thing, you know? It, I don't know. Oh no. What are you having me do now? What are you having me do now, Gene? Let's see here. What we want to do now is go through some of the basic maneuvers and need to know. Try raising your apoapsis first. Apoapsis is the highest point in orbit. It's indicated with a node marked AP. Yep. This place to raise your apoapsis is at the periapsis. We're almost there. Which is the lowest point. If you hover the mouse over, press the period to speed up time. Okay. So you should be over there in a few moments. You can control warp. Okay. Well, I didn't get to read all of that. I hope there was nothing important on there. I'll probably have to pause this on post and read that again. Just activate the stability assist key. Okay. I don't need no stability assist. Oh, it turned it on for me. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, 800. We got a little ways to go. We're just so slightly off center of that, but it's fine. We'll only slightly tilt our. It'll only be slightly tilted. And 8. A little more than 8, but that's fine. With orbital maneuvers, yep. Okay. That makes sense. The higher you are, the slower your orbit. Notice how the moon's orbital speed is around 540. You can see this by hovering over the moon's marker. Moon! Yep, I see that. There's also 11 million meter. 11. That's 11,000 kilometers, right? I don't do metric. I'm in America. Um, we don't do metric over here for most things. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that's 11,000. That's 11,400 kilometers, right? Because a kilometer is 1,000 meters. So 400 kilometers is 400,000 meters. And then 11,000. I basically drop 3 zeros off of this to get kilometers, right? That's how that works, right? Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works because I divide it by 1,000. I know basic math. I hope. I wouldn't be playing this game if I didn't. Oh shit. Uh. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I need to do this. Oh, are we closing it? Okay, yeah. We're okay. Oh, prograde. Ha 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 ha, we were going the wrong way. Whoops. Little bit of a waste of fuel there. So, what am I looking for? How do I see until the orbit is nearly circular? How do I see eccentricity? How how do you see that? Tell me, good sir. Okay, that makes little sense to me. How do I see my eccentricity? How does that work? Where does that exist? There's my apoapsis and periapsis. That's the map. That's docking. That's staging. Uh, okay, where do I see my eccentricity? Is it in here? No. No. I've got 3 people on my ship. Okay. I guess I won't find that out. If any of you know how to view your eccentricity in orbit, please tell me, because I feel like that will be important later. Alright, let's see. Orbital inclination is the angle between my orbit and Kerbin's equator. If you've managed to maintain a reasonable amount of control so far, we should still be at a nearly zero inclination. How do you view inclination? What? Help? I mean, I guess this is pretty close. I knew that this would be slightly angled because I suck. Let's see here. Changing inclination is done by pointing at a 90-degree angle to my prograde vector, but without changing my pitch relative to the surface. So like that? No, that's not right. It's up. Uh, no, that's out. That's up. Yeah, up. Yeah, I was right and I didn't even read it. Our present nearly equatorial orbit prograde is due east. That means to increase our inclination so that our orbit takes us into higher latitudes, we have to turn towards the normal direction. And guess what? I went up, which is normal. I am smart. Yeah, okay, I did that. I okay. I did the thing. Now what? Oh, I gotta open the throttle. That makes sense. Okay, so it'll tell me my inclination here. But what about when I don't have him? How do I view that normally? I'm gonna throttle. Screw it. This goes slow enough where I can. Okay. Better do it in the slowest parts of the orbit so you don't have to spend as much delta V. It also means inclination changes in larger orbits, such as we're on now, takes less fuel. Good to know. Keep in mind that changing inclination doesn't necessarily mean accelerating to the north or south. It means acceleration at right angles to my prograde vector, which on our nearly equatorial orbit also happen to be towards the north. Next, let's look to the last essential maneuver I'll need to learn, lowering my orbit. I think I know how to do that. Fire! I can fine tune. Okay, what do I need to get it down? Perhaps it's 20,000. 20,000. Okay, that puts me in the atmosphere then. Well into it. Because atmosphere starts at 70,000? If I remember correctly. 70,000? Okay. It's 15,000, but close enough. Okay, I guess I'll write this thing down for a landing. I could probably detach this. I want to get a view of this with like a light. And look at how this thing is constructed, because this is really cool. That's really cool. I like this. Those are fins. I can see that that's a fin holding this tank, and that's a really cool design thing. And I'm probably gonna forget that this exists. Ooh. Okay. There's fuel cells. I don't know how those work. Rechargeable bad. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I think I screwed myself. Bye. Well, here we go. I probably should have kept that. Oh, this thing has monopropellant. Cool. Yep. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's about what I expected. This thing might get a little hot. Yeah, it's getting a little hot. I guess it's not hot. Yeah, I'm not punching through the atmosphere in a vertical line, so I guess it's fine. I'm at enough of an angle. That makes sense. I can turn that off. Because aerodynamics will help me in this case. There it is. We get it. We're almost there. Takes a minute. Mark 16 extra large. And we have little place anywhere, linear or CS points. Okay. How much monopropellant is on this thing? A lot. Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. What does that say? Can anyone depixelate that? Anyone want to try and depixelate that and see what it says? Or maybe enhance whatever? What does that say? I genuinely want to know what that says. Alright. Okay. End scenario. Yes. Okay. That was interesting and useful. Science basics. Kerbal scientific method. I'm pretty sure I remember that being more thrusters. Or was it boosters? I can't remember. Okay, so we'll do science basics. Welcome to today's lecture on Kerbal scientific method. Okay. Large complex. This. Research. Okay. Tech tree for research. Don't have much to show. Okay. So I have 5 research. I suppose. Well, I suppose I want things that would give me more research, right? How hard can aerospace engineering be anyway? I like that. Uh, okay, interesting. Haha, I like that. This is interesting. Okay. Uh, 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 I don't know. Select any of the available grayed out nodes. I guess this one? So research stone, you may have noticed the additional nodes were linked. You just researched and are now available to be researched as well. Yes, I did. Don't know what pack to pick next? Don't worry, you can select a node at any time and useful information will be displayed on the right pane. This includes the new parts that it contains and how much science is needed to research it. Yes. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this is all nice and jolly. How do I get more science? I am thinking that to myself. I'm pretty sure I know. Blow things up. You can get more by doing many things, such as gathering crew reports from regions your Kerbals visit, fulfilling some kinds of contracts, collecting samples from various locations, equipping my ships with parts for experiments, mystery goo containment unit, and using them, etc. There are many possibilities. Most of these actions are performed through context menus, which are displayed when you right-click on various parts, and sometimes on Kerbals. Just keep in mind that your mission needs to transmit the results or survive a physical return to Kerbin in order for the raw data points to be converted into useful science. All of the activities I mentioned and the many others you can discover are tracked in a record for future reference. You can access these science archives by clicking the yellow button on the upper left. Okay, archives. Ooh. Ooh. First and most important thing to notice is the rugged good looks of this fellow in the chart. Ha! Ha ha! I get it. You can also see which science activities you've already performed, when, with whom, and how much science they earned. I will probably forget that this is here. This is important because you see, if you repeat the same experiment multiple times, the scientific value diminishes because you already knew part of the answer. I will receive less science each time I repeat an action until I get practically nothing for it anymore. Another outstanding feature of the archives is that I can check which celestial bodies I have already visited and conducted experiments on or around. You can do so by clicking on the icon corresponding to the body that you were interested in. For now, you will only see the records of the research I gave you, but once you start doing your own science, you will be able to check it here. It covers the basics of science. It's a theoretical class, and I'm sure it will all take a lot more sense when you go out and try it yourself. Okay, yeah, no, this makes sense. Okay. The Sun, Moho, Eve, Gilly. Ooh! Ooh! I like that! I like that. There's a fair few of these. Okay. Ooh! Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I like that. Okay, is that the end of it? What do I do now? Oh. Dang it. Okay. Uh, uh, do I just, I'll just do that. That works. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I guess we'll do, To the Moon. Moon. Moon? That how you pronounce that? M-U-N? Moon? Mun? I'm gonna go with Mun. Just because people will probably hate me. This tutorial will introduce you to the flights outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence, the most basic level. Flying to the moon! To the moon! Okay. Welcome to the first in a series of lessons designed to prepare you for flight in and around Kerbin's local system. I've been inspired by that famous work of Jules Kerman. Take a leaf out of his book and go one better by returning as well. This is fancy. This is pretty cool. Okay. Starting out from low Kerbin orbit and traveling to the moon, ending in low lunar orbit. I have done the flight tutorials as well as orbiting 101. An important part of flights between celestial objects is a transfer orbit, which basically means an orbit used to change between two orbits. Okay? So the periapsis of orbit will be very near to Kerbin, and the apoapsis will extend to just beyond the moon. Okay. M. That's a lot of lines over there. Okay, they're gone now. Click anywhere on my orbit and add maneuver. Here. 6 handles, the green ones, prograde, retrograde, normal, anti-normal, in and out. Cool. Out. Oh, jeez. Hi. Ooh. Okay, not that far. Uh, okay. Ooh. I would say that that would be correct, right? That puts me in a really wonky orbit if I miss. Okay. Click and drag the different handles to see how a burn made in that direction for that duration would affect the resultant orbit. Orbit line will shift colors? Yes, it does. It turns purple. Let's get to it. Okay. I need to go to my maneuver node. I can press this handy button. I learned that. Yeah, I can see the whole frickin' solar system centered around my craft. Okay. Right there before. Yes, yes. All these journeys go for orbit too. I remember, but allow me to refresh. I do remember these. I remember the maneuver node. I clicked on it and it did nothing. Oop. Ooh. Okay. Do I need to burn now? Uh. Okay, I guess I need to burn now? Right? Okay. Well, shoot, I started burning already. Uh, I guess I'm burning now. I probably shouldn't have started burning. I should have probably listened to Gene. Oh no, I probably won't miss. I hope I won't miss. I don't know. Oh, 40 seconds. Well, good to know. I will keep that in mind for next time. Guess I'm just gonna let this go then. I probably I should have paid more attention. Well, at least gonna try and get this close. Yibba. There. Good enough. This, however, will fling me very much into deep space if I miss. Oh boy. Will I slam into the planet? I don't think that I can physically miss. Oh, no, I can. I can miss. I can miss. So, okay. I'm in the moon's sphere of influence, and I will slam face first into that crater. I guess I don't really have to do anything. Okay. The moon's the only gravity affecting your motion of your ship, but your escape trajectory. I am really not. I'm really not. I will slam into the crater wall. Okay, so if I do like right here, I have to. Ah, oh boy. Uh, okay, I do know how to do things. No, this way, right? And then that, and then. I'll take it. That's probably as close as I'll get it. Oh, okay. I need to be 50 kilometers. I'm a lot further than 50 kilometers. So let me get to 50. That's 70, 60, 40. 50, and then ah joy, joy. Ah, okay, that's all right. Ooh, oh, okay, pull this back. 26, 53, 51, 56. Okay, cool. Oh boy, do I hope that I know what I'm doing. All right, 40 seconds. So should I wait until it's like half that? Then I'm gonna wing it because it worked out so well for me last time. Okay, all right, we'll start burning now because it's probably a good idea to do that. I'm afraid that I'm gonna slam into the freaking moon, going a respectable fraction of speed. This seems to be working out fairly well. I'm at least no longer going to. Well, I still will slam face first into the moon if I'm not careful. All I care about is getting this up to 50, I guess. Turn this down. We're doing actually fairly well. No. Uh, good enough. I am now in a stable orbit and out of fuel. That I probably could have done better, but it's there. It's good enough, right? Sure. All right. While we're here, I guess we will hit up the uh, part 2 landing. Oh, this is considerably less ship than we had before. Come to the moon part 2 landing. You brought the. Yep, I did do that. Review the flight plan. Execute a maneuver at low throttle. Warp to the new periapsis. Burn at retrograde. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, descending at a measured pace. We'll find out. Okay. Got a map. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So I guess I just warp to the node then. Okay. Yeah, it's close enough. A third throttle. Here. Okay. Alright. Target indicator. Okay. Okay. So we'll stay here. I need to flip into retrograde as soon as we're done. Flip into retrograde and throttle up. Right there. Past minus 100. Okay. Well, I do know that that fancy truck right there will show me terrain. So I will do that because I'm not playing games here. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Uh, 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 target. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Burn the fuel. No! 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 I didn't mean to do that. I pressed shift too many times. My sticky keys came up. Stop it! Sticky keys, no! How do I keep that from being enabled? No, stop twisting. Okay, there we go. We did it. Nice. Now what? Could I just... Completed. Now let's kill it. Alright. So we'll do the last moon tutorial, and we'll leave the moon. Okay. Yes, we did land it. Okay, I remember. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna remember any of those. I'm glad you'll be going over them with me, Gene. Okay. Go! Not what I wanted. I pressed the wrong button. Let's fix that, shall we? Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Create a new node on my current. It doesn't matter where. Okay. Uh. Screw it. Behind me, I guess. So. What if I just keep going? A lot. Okay. Let's actually read this and pay attention. Okay. So add a maneuver. Drag the prograde handle until I have an escape trajectory from the moon. I'll do it slowly. Okay, there. There's my escape trajectory. That's a big orbit. Okay. Okay. Which once you've set your Kerbal periapsis to between 5 and 32. Wait a minute. Wait. No, you can't do this to me. Ah, I see. Okay. I see. I see what I must do. Ah, I learn just by fiddling around with it. I need to burn like immediately. Okay. Okay. Not what I should be doing. I need to be going this way. There we go. I don't want to just burn out. I need to burn the right direction. Ah, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. I'm gonna hit the ground really fast. Yup. Yeah. Whoops. Huh. That that seems like a problem. Let's try again. I really bad at that. Okay, do that. Okay, burn, burn, baby, burn. So I should have 15 kilometers between me and the moon's surface, or at least sea level. So here's hoping that this works. As close to zero as I can. Okay, what's this look like? 32. There. Good enough. Okay. I shouldn't go careening into the ground this time? Yes. Yeah. I am not careening into the ground. Ugh. Oh, I pressed that warp key a few too many times. Right there. Oh, that. I should avoid doing that and just do that. Yeah, that. We'll do that. Okay, where are we at? Okay. 120 kilometers. There is 120. Okay. This time, do you have a heat shield on the capsule? It's just barely possible to survive a train. Entering without one is very dangerous. Coming back directly from anywhere further than the moon, you'll be crispy critter without a shield. Okay. Need to maneuver into a parking orbit, make a braking burn, make a gentler, slower re-entry. Require a great deal of additional fuel. This is way less fun. I don't agree. I suppose that it would be fun to watch something explode, but like, no. Okay. Okay, so drug parachutes are a thing. Okay. Alright, nice. We did it. Well, that was certainly interesting and a lot longer than I expected. I would like to thank everyone for watching, as I will do the next scenario next time. And that will be docking. So we will learn how to dock ships in orbit next time. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave a like, maybe a comment. Subscribe if you would like to see more of this kind of content. And ring that little bell so you can get notified of my completely inconsistent upload schedule, because I am bad at this. I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day.